잘 먹겠습니다. 똑같네.
お着替えしました。ピンつけます。よし。かわいい。かわいい。
Oh, I see it. Okay.
どうですか？
今のより
Are they squeezable or is that thumb?
It's like a nice little thumb.
あ、そうなの？
I think we should.
No, it's there. We go the wrong way. How many people do we have? 4 other South Koreans, I think, right? 아저씨. 센트럴파크. 저거 뭐야? 저거 뭐야?
들어보세요.